Hi there, good to see you again in BPTV News, brought to you by Bình Phước Television Station and Newspaper. I'm Thủy with the latest news for today. Vietnam Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính welcomed in Seoul. Over 25.5 trillion Vietnam dong invested in Gia Nghia Chon Thanh expressway. Bình Phước developed disease-free livestock farming areas. Let's begin our bulletin with the latest news from Bình Phước Province. The National Assembly has approved the investment policy for the construction of the Gia Nghia, Đắk Nông to Chon Thanh Bình Phước section of the North-South Expressway.
The resolution aims to develop a key expressway linking the Central Highlands with the Southeast region, connecting Bình Phước and Đắk Nông provinces and other neighboring areas with the southern economic hub of Ho Chi Minh City. The project spans over 128 kilometers, with a total investment of 25.54 trillion Vietnam dong, or more than $1 billion. The Provincial People's Committee is responsible for overseeing the implementation of the project. The construction of the project is slated to begin in 2024, basically complete by 2026, and commence operations in 2027. Additionally, the National Assembly has tasked the government with supervising the implementation of the resolution to ensure adherence to objectives, transparency, and efficiency, while preventing any potential misuse, losses, or wastefulness.
By 2030, Bình Phước aims to establish 11 districts, towns, and cities that are free from livestock epidemics meeting Vietnamese regulation. 6 of these areas are set to meet the World Veterinary Association standard.
The local livestock and poultry sector has recently shifted towards larger-scale farming, integrated value chains, and modern technologies, while reducing reliance on small-scale operations. Currently, Bình Phước hosts 423 pig farms, making up 93% of the total pig population, and 88 poultry farms, accounting for 72% of the total poultry population in the province. The local livestock industry focuses on industrialization and modernization, promoting organic and traditional livestock practices to produce high-quality, disease-free products while ensuring environmental protection. The province aims to encourage private sector involvement in livestock activities, creating products that meet the market demands and international standards. It also looks to foster an equitable business environment for investment and growth across all economic sectors.
Cát Tiên National Park in southern Vietnam has been added to the International Union for Conservation of Nature Green List of Protected and Conserved Areas, making it the 72 in the world and the second in Vietnam to achieve the distinction.
Spanning over 82,000 hectares across Đồng Nai, Lâm Đồng, and Bình Phước provinces, Cát Tiên National Park includes more than 71,000 hectares of special use forests, renowned for their rich biodiversity. It boasts the most diverse flora and fauna species, including terrestrial, semi-submerged, and wetland plants. The park is home to over 1,650 plant and 1,720 animal species, including numerous endangered, rare, and endemic species of Vietnam. The Green List sets stringent global standards for successful nature conservation efforts. Since 2016, Cát Tiên National Park has implemented comprehensive conservation measures. These include protecting endangered species, preserving biodiversity through monitoring projects, revising natural habitats, and conserving species. Additionally, the park has conducted effective environmental education programs and engage local communities in conservation activities, fostering sustainable livelihoods.
We have more news. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính began the official visit to the Republic of Korea from June 30. The visit is made at the invitation of Republic of Korea Prime Minister Han Duck-soo.
On the afternoon the same day, an official welcome ceremony for Prime Minister Chon and his spouse and the Vietnamese high-ranking delegation was held at the air base in Seoul. This is the first official visit of a high-ranking Vietnamese leader to the ROC since the two countries elevated their bilateral relationship to a comprehensive strategic partnership in 2022. It is also the first visit to the Republic of Korea by a Vietnamese Prime Minister over the past 5 years, and the first by Chon as the Prime Minister of Vietnam. The visit takes place at a time when the Vietnam Republic of Korea ties are developing strongly, with political trust increasingly strengthened and exchanges of delegations at all levels held regularly. The two countries cooperate closely and support each other in regional and international forums. The same day, Prime Minister Chon had a meeting with Korean friends, who had made contributions to the Vietnam Republic of Korea relationship. During the meeting, the Korean delegation expressed admiration for Vietnam's remarkable recent development as well as the continuous enhancement of the bilateral ties, which have evolved into comprehensive strategic partnership. Emphasizing the cultural similarities between the two nations, the host friends noted their active support for Vietnamese nationals in the Republic of Korea. They also underscored various practical initiatives aimed at boosting economic cooperation, labor exchanges, cultural exchanges, tourism, people-to-people ties, scientific collaboration, healthcare, education, as well as regional and international cooperation efforts.
The demand for aquatic products is expected to pick up from the third quarter of this year, with many associated challenges requiring advertisement and the diversification of business product and market.
According to Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers, Vietnam's seafood exports were valued at about $3.6 billion in the first 5 months, up 6% year-on-year and forecast to hit $4.4 billion in the first half. However, the slow and cautious recovery of markets, competitive pressure on export prices, and challenges in domestic processing, among many other factors, are expected to continue to impact the sector's exports this year. Despite numerous global challenges, Vietnam still aims for $10 billion from aquatic product exports this year. To achieve this goal, experts recommended businesses adapt and adjust their operations to the market context, with a focus on diversifying export markets and promoting domestic market development.
An ethnic jewelry museum and the museum dedicated to the Nguyễn dynasty have recently opened to the public in Ho Chi Minh City. Despite their modest size, these museums hold the potential to grow both domestic and international visitors interested in exploring the nation's rich history.
The two museums are part of the Do Hung Private Museum in Ho Chi Minh City, which showcases a collection of artifacts curated by its founder Do Hung. Aged 56, Hung stated that he established the museum not just as a hobby, but out of a sense of responsibility to the community. He initially invested over 15 billion Vietnam dong and together with his team spent 6 months preparing for the opening. His goal is to showcase items collected over 30 years, aiming to introduce visitors to the beauty of traditional artifacts and contribute to preserving the cultural essence of the nation. The museum's collection includes sets of jewelry from Vietnam's 54 ethnic groups, reflecting each group's aesthetic beliefs, rituals, and costumes. Meanwhile, the Imperial Nguyễn Dynasty Museum exhibits items from the Nguyễn royal family. The Do Hung Private Museum aims to enhance public awareness of intangible and tangible cultural heritage, particularly traditional jewelry and Nguyễn Dynasty history. It also serves as a cultural bridge among ethnic groups, fostering unity and community cohesion while promoting Vietnam's image and culture internationally. At the Imperial Nguyễn Dynasty Museum, visitors can enjoy a free check-in service with replicas of royal insignia, the Queen's palanquin, the Queen's sedan chair, as well as replicas of royal attire recreated to match the originals in detail and color.
That is the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.